for the life of me, I could not figure out why it is that I kept smelling cat, you know what, in this room so badly, and I stuck my head in this closet to wash the walls this morning. Holy mother, this thing just must be soaked. This carpet's gotta go, so it's coming out because it's like my face is on fire, like my eyes are burning smelling the cat urine in that carpet. Holy cow. So that's just a whole other like layer of disgusting. That's what's soaked through the carpet that is hanging out. So I have this 100% natural oxygen bleach. You should not put bleach on pet urine, but this is a hydrogen peroxide. So I'm just going to put some of this on. It says like for odors and stains to just do 100% concentrate. So you're not supposed to use it on wood surfaces. This is some kind of board, but I'm just gonna let it soak in because that stench is not coming out by any means by itself. So it can just sit there and kill the odor, and I'm just gonna let it dry because that's rank. Dabbed off the surface excess there. And I'm probably just gonna get some tile to put down in here. I saw some stuff at the hardware store the other day that I think I might like for in here, so probably gonna do that. Yeah, that's, wow, this room smells so different with that being gone. Okay, so I've done a really bad job of filming in this room today, but the spare room is looking so much better. I've got some 1x2 pine trim that I'm gonna do around the baseboard tomorrow. If it dries out, it was pretty snowy and wet, so it's in the house drying right now. So we'll get that put on if it's good to go tomorrow. If not, I'll have to wait for a couple days. And yeah, got the baseboard heater reinstalled, got a new floor vent. The other one, every time the furnace kicked on, it would force the flap shut, so it wasn't getting warm in here. Peeled out the disgusting carpet that was in here, and for right now, I've just sealed the floor and painted it. I have to put something else down there, but I treated the floor with hydrogen peroxide because there was cat urine that had gone through it, so it needed to be sealed so that the odor was just done with. We're going to have to get new doors for here. The doors were missing when we took possession of the house, so not sure what happened to them or where they went, but we'll pick up a new bifold door for there, or maybe get crazy and build some doors for there. But I don't mind the bifold doors, so we'll do that. Put a new light in, so the light is installed. The old one is down there, and then I'll just have to paint the door and the trim around the door tomorrow at some point, but it's pushing 11 o'clock right now, so I think I'm gonna call it a night for today. And then I need to pick up a switch cover. I thought that all the switch covers were in here, but there must have been one missing because I'm one short for here. So we'll get that done, and then hopefully be able to get the bed home from storage this week and get that all set up. And my little helper, my little chili eater. Somebody stole my chili. I caught you. I left a little bit of chili in my bowl left over that I hadn't had a chance to deal with yet, and I found somebody helping herself. Apparently Mom makes good chili, huh? Does Mom make good chili? Want your chin rubbed? You're a good cat when you want to be. This is our cat Ruth, also known as Ruthie, also known as Rudy Toots, and Minu. And today we learned that she also likes freeze-dried duck like the duck jerky treats. So she thinks she's a dog. She thinks she's one of the dogs. You're pretty cool. Yes, you are. Pretty cool cat. Hey, Paddywhack. Can you say goodnight, everybody? We'll catch you later. We'll catch you later. Have a good night, guys. Pleasures in life or maple syrup in your coffee. And I know it's not as good as the stuff that comes straight from somebody that you know, but it'll do. Okay, so got these boards lacquered with, it's a 1-coat polyurethane. I used it on stairs at our old place. Really does a good job. These are just 1x2s. We wanted to go 1x3s for trim in there, but the hardware store didn't have any, so we'll rip a bunch of 1x6s when we get going on trim in here. But this is kind of a it'll do situation for right now, so that space gets a little more feeling like a room again. Tried super hard to pick out straight ones last night, but it was so snowy and so wet, and like this is what we've got to work with now. So I brought everything in last night and I put it on end like this so it could dry out. And yeah, so it'll be what it'll be. Found a little bit of flooring downstairs, so I think I'm gonna try and install this in the closet. We're gonna see how that goes. So I gotta go and bust out some power tools. Me and power tools, we don't fly together super well, so stay tuned for that. So it's snowing again. So we're gonna make this as quick as possible. I'm really not a big fan of using power tools. Like when it comes to cutting things, I'm not very good. No matter how many lines there are, I always make it crooked. So, but I really do like this little Makita saw that we have. I don't know, something about battery operated just seems a little bit less intimidating. So we'll see what we can do here. Wasn't so bad. Wasn't so bad. One more to do. Try not to get this stuff wet. It's like probably not the best stuff to be getting moisture on. There was like 5 pieces of this flooring left in the basement. It's like it looks like a tile, but it's actually like a laminate, wide laminate click flooring. I would say I think these are 12 inches, so like your 1 foot by 1 foot tile, I guess, is what it's supposed to look like. It's in the bathroom here. It's in the front entryway. This color is in the front entryway. The bathrooms are a different color, but the front of the box literally says do not use in bathroom. I guess they missed the giant warning that was like this big. Okay, let's go get these fitted. I'm not too much of a fussy kind of gal, so this will do. Just gonna get the glitter cleaned up in here, but she looks pretty good. Good enough. I had a pretty good guesstimate of what I was gonna need when I went to the store, so I don't know. I got about 2 feet extra left over. Not too shabby. So the big reveal, freshly painted door and trim. I don't want to go in too far because this is still hardening, but beautiful wax floor. I feel like I did a really good job in here. I really love this light. Good old Amazon find. But yeah, so it says in 24 hours you can replace furniture. So eventually one day we will completely strip these down and sand them again. But for right now, this is, you can see these are pretty worn hardwood floors, but they are real hardwood. So for now they get a fresh coat of wax and good to go. Hi guys, thanks for watching our video here on Huzzy's Homestead. If you're enjoying our videos, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thanks, and we'll see you on the next one.